Hey, top of the morning or good afternoon to you guys. Yes, yes. Making this video today about friends. Um, that word is not even in existence anymore when it comes to you having a spiritual awakening. I don't have friends. I have family. I have the GBF family, and I have my tribe. Um, friends is not. Friends is irrelevant. It's a give and take situation. It's a energy sucking situation. Friends only benefit off of each other, and it's always uneven. There's never an even balance when it comes to your friend. If you have a friend right now, you notice that friend is always calling you either with some drama or some help. Those are things that suck your energy away. So I don't have friends. I have family. A lot of my GBF family, a lot of my tribe, we don't bury each other with each other problems. We try to solve problems together. Um, we don't bring burden, sorrow, and pain to each other. We bring love, peace, and happiness to each other. Those are friends. Anything else is irrelevant, I'm telling you. You have to be a strong-willed person to be by yourself every day. I don't need a group of people to hang with. I don't need anybody to be with me to solidify who I am as a person. Um, I don't need anybody to um, second guess or, I mean, vouch for me or give me any type of negative advice placed upon their opinion because sometimes people give you advice placed upon their emotions at the time. Now, if someone is calling me and they ask me about something that's going on, I'm gonna tell them the best solution for their situation. I'm not going to tell them a solution out of anger or out of one-sided um, knowledge. You see what I'm saying? Um, friends is a mental thing. Um, I have a brother that I've been knowing, and he's not my blood brother, but I have a brother. His name is Cleo. Um, I've been knowing him for over 30 years. Um, I consider him my brother. I used to say that was my best friend, but that's my brother. I had to change that up because we are more like brothers than anything. We're more brothers than my actual blood brothers. And the crazy thing about it is when we ran the streets, he was in one opposite gang and I was in another opposite gang, but we grew up together. So those gangs didn't afflict anything that went on between our relationship. We had more than just a associate relationship. We had a relationship like a brother relationship. We talked about certain things. We shared certain things. He know a lot of stuff about me. I know a lot of things about him. Um, I don't consider him a friend. I consider him my brother. I consider him um, my main partner. I consider him like my other half. You see what I'm saying? Um, that word friend is I don't even think it's in a dictionary. Um, and sometimes you got to sit back and you got to look at who you have around you because sometimes that person might be the energy sucker. That person might be the person that person might be the connection that's being disconnect that person might be the problem that's being um, holding you back from connecting with your ancestors. You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes you tend to act upon some other people's feelings. You see, um, I had a couple of people that I hung around with before I stepped into my spiritual journey. And as soon as I stepped into my spiritual journey, it was like they kind of faded away. They started fading away a little bit, and because I noticed myself rearranging my thoughts and my conversation when I came around this person, and I felt like I was being fake because I didn't want to talk about my spiritual awakening. I didn't want to make them think that I was weird, but I had to think about this like, man, that's not a friend because I'm able to with a friend or a brother or sister, you're able to express yourself without thinking someone is judging you. And I felt like I was being judged because the first time I talked about it, they looked at me weird and said I was tripping. And so I never really talked about it anymore. You know, I stopped going around family members, immediate blood family members, because I couldn't relate to anything that they were doing or talking about. So I was forcing myself to be in those environments, but I was only harming myself when I was doing it. So at the end of the day, what I'm trying to explain to you guys, you can't hide who you are to satisfy someone else um, feelings or thoughts about you. If you have to do that, you shouldn't be around that person. I am who I am, and I don't change it for no one. I don't change up how the way I talk. I don't change up how the way I see things. I don't do any of that for no one anymore because I am who I am, and my family members accept me for who I am. A friend won't accept you for who you are. A friend, you have to compromise who you are just to be around that friend. You have to do a lot of things that you consider yourself that you were done with just to be around that friend. Um, I know a lot of times I heard stories of people saying, "I really don't drink no more, but I'm about to go out with my friend and have a drink because that's what they want me to do." No, that's not your friend. If that was somebody that was a good dear family member or part of your tribe, they will encourage you to do what you supposed to be doing on your mission, not to compromise your mission just to satisfy their flesh. And that's what we do a lot of times. So when I tell you that we don't have friends, we don't have friends. We have people that um, suck energy away from us or alter who we are as spiritual beings. So sometimes you got to go back to the drawing board and feel and realize you have to be by yourself. You have to. I'm always by myself and I love it. Even though I feel like I'm not by, even though I feel like I'm by myself, I'm not. I'm with my ancestors, and that's what it is. I am with my ancestors. And when I'm around my GBF family, I am with my GBF family, and I love it. We don't always have to be around each other every day just to feel like we're wanted or we're somebody. I can see my GBF family once a month, or I can go live and have a great time with my GBF family on my page, and it's like you guys are sitting in the same room. So think about that. Friends do not exist. Okay? I love you guys. Peace. Have a great day.